everybody. Welcome back to Bethesda Unpatched. This is episode 17, and I'm so sorry for the loss of an episode last week. Business got in the way. My job had me traveling, and there was no way we could possibly record. So we apologize for the missed week, but we are back on our regular scheduled time and appearance every week. I am Joe the Wigit, and I am joined by my fellow co-host, the space trucker extreme extraordinaire himself, Kilo.
That's what's up. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Finally. Feels like it's been forever.
That's what we were talking about before we were recording. We do our usual BSing before we record, going over the plan for the day and everything. And we both said it's almost the same time, like, it's been forever. Feels like it's been ages.
Yeah.
And I've been so busy with life lately that, I haven't been able to focus on it.
Yeah, you got some big stuff coming up there, buddy, don't you?
Huge. And so this next month I am off of work, so I'm going to be spending some extra time trying to make our videos better. So wish me luck on that.
Yeah.
And if you are a video editor and are willing to spend some time to train me, I will be very grateful. We can even talk about compensation if necessary. Or if someone would like to volunteer to edit our videos that is experienced with that, you would become our official heroes. Or hero.
Yep, absolutely.
I can do audio editing all day, any day, just fine. It's just the video editing, I'm a newbie at it. But we're trying.
We're trying.
Oh, you can see the signs. I don't know if they're going to come out properly on video, but one of them, this one right here, is Fallout. It says Fallout. That one is Nuka-Cola. They are awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got them last week. Super excited. Wanted to put them up for the behind the scenes, the behind me of the show. And in my view, they look blurred out and just lights. So
yeah, they're like
I'll have to figure out
what it looks
my
like
camera.
on the side too.
Yeah,
but
I'll have to figure out my camera at some point.
Well, HB when she was on, she had that room. She had all that neon light all behind her in her recording space. So maybe she'll be able to give you some tips.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her about that. I didn't have time to figure it out today, but they're there, and they're cool, and I plan on getting some Elder Scrolls stuff to put over here somewhere. Make this
cool.
this space all Bethesda, for the show.
El Studio. I don't know why it has to be El Studio and not just the studio, but...
it figures the week that we take off of recording, Bethesda has a big announcement.
Yeah, how about that, by the way?
I mean, it's something we totally predicted and already knew was going to happen. We've talked about it on the show, but it's for Fallout 76. It's that big content update that's coming in December. They did a full announcement on it. But they gave us some nuggets that were bonuses that we didn't expect that are awesome. So
yeah, there's some great stuff in there. Joe's going to be talking a lot about that today.
Yeah, I actually got into the PTS, the public test server today, or this week, and I've been playing it. I want to get hands-on with it. I recorded some video of my experiences. I'm going to put those behind while I'm talking about it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And then my boy over here plays some Starfield. Back in the Watchtower. Which I've been saying it every week. I need to play it. And we have a lot of news like usual.
A lot of news. Well, some of the stuff is from last week, but most of it's from this week.
Yeah,
we got a lot of stuff coming up.
We got to make up for last week.
We got Fallout Day coming up. We got unexpected retirements within the community.
I've never even heard of Fallout Day. Yeah, I never heard of Fallout Day. Never knew that was even a thing.
Yeah. Do you want to guess what day it is?
No.
October 23rd, man. It's Fallout Day. That's the day that the Great War happens in the Fallout universe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
October 23rd, 2077.
It's all coming back to me now.
There you go. See, you got it. I'm so proud.
I was about to sing right there, but I did not want to lose listeners.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got some news. We got some playthrough. We got an episode.
Let's dive right in. Let's get in the news.
Let's do it.
The 89-year-old.
89-year-old Shirley Curry. She announced her retirement. She's going to be 90 soon. And she has announced that she is going to stop uploading videos from the Elder Scrolls series.
It's absolutely
And
crazy.
YouTube,
She's still going
she's
at
still
89.
going. Yeah, and she says this has come to this because I'll soon be 90 years old. Every time I come up with a new idea for how to play a story in Skyrim, I make one or two or three with a new character, and then I'm bored again. She sounds like me. Maybe I'm the next Skyrim grandpa because I do the same thing in Starfield. So
I'm
that's why
older
I'm
than
going to
you. I could
stop
be that.
uploading. Yeah, okay. Well, you take it. You're older. That's right. You're a couple steps ahead of me, closer to death. I'm not
Hey,
tired. I'm not having any fun with it anymore, probably because of all the little kids on here. Curry continued, saying that she was no longer getting any feedback from her viewers in the same way that she used to. All she's getting is, "Hi, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. That isn't what I'm spending my time making and uploading videos for." So just being herself, she's gotten all of these followers. And they have like this parasocial relationship with her where they see her as the cool video game grandma that they wish they had. But she's not being engaged in her content like she used to. And it's bumming her out, which is kind of sad. Poor lady. So Curry made no mention of waiting for her planned appearance in Elder Scrolls 6 whenever that finally arrives. I did not know she was going to be in Elder Scrolls 6. That's cool.
oh, is she?
Yeah, apparently, according to this article, she has a planned appearance in Elder Scrolls 6. I'm going to have to look that up. She said, "The regulars that have been with me a long time because I've been playing Skyrim and uploading it for 15 years, those I will still appreciate hearing from."
That's pretty
So
wild.
what you have, yeah.
I shouldn't have
So you
called her
usually
lady. I
have
should
to,
just refer to by her name, Shirley. Well, thank you for your
surely,
service in the entertainment community, Shirley.
absolutely, especially in the Bethesda verse. Um, she says, "I think that's about all I have to say," Curry concluded. "I hope my older viewers will stay with me and keep talking with me as long as you have been." So she's not going away entirely, it seems. Her longtime diehard fans will still be able to get in touch with her. But thus ends an era for Skyrim. Although Oblivion, I think she played Oblivion for a little bit too, if I remember correctly.
Come to think of it, King Fanman could take the mantle.
Skyrim Grandpa, King
Yeah.
Fan Man. I know you listen. I know you're listening. Fallout Grandpa.
There you go.
There we go. There it is. So says Kilo. It's done. Anyways,
Bethesda Unpatched
um,
has called you out.
go. Yep. No, we haven't called him out. We've just
Nah.
said this is what it is now.
Okay, fair.
King Fan Man, you are now Fallout Grandpa. You have to take up the mantle. That's just how it is. That's how it works. I don't make the rules. So here's a little bit of not so happy news. Rebecca Heineman. Are you familiar with her? She's the co-founder of Interplay.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so she worked on all those early games like Doom and like Fallout. She was the first US video game champion. She's a legendary programmer and she is fundraising to deal with the cost of an aggressive cancer diagnosis. So 40 years in the game industry, when she started a GoFundMe, I think we'll actually, why don't we put that link up? We'll put the
Sure.
link up for it. I'll send it to you later. Because her costs for her cancer diagnosis are only partially covered by private insurance. Her career extends back to Space Invaders. She's been at it a long time. She has credits on 71 games, including Bard's Tale 3, early ports of Doom, and Baldur's Gate 2. That's rough. This is
Yeah.
a legend in the industry. She helped build the foundation of the Bethesda properties that we enjoy today. I'm going to put
That's.
this link up. If you can help or share the
Hmm.
link when you see it, that would be great.
Yep. I'll post it on the screen, and then I'll also have it in our comments below, or description below, and I'll put it in the description of the audio version.
Okay, excellent. There's some stuff going on at Microsoft, man. I'm not happy about it because I am a Game Pass subscriber. It looks like US and UK, we are getting a $10 bump or a 10 pound or gold coin or whatever Brits use
Yeah.
uh, in the price of Game Pass per month. It has pumped the brakes on price increases among a lot of countries to slow it down. But this is the article that made me want to bring this up because it is a bummer. It confirms that it scrapped the X. So we're losing discounts on Game Pass games, right? Because you have the cloud gaming, you
Mm-hmm.
have the Game Pass Play where you just go in there, you download it, you can play it as long as it's on Game Pass, doesn't cost you anything, or you can purchase the game in the expansion and stuff like that. Well, a lot of these things when you're on Game Pass, huge discounts, great discounts. So what do they do to replace the discounts they're giving us? More reward points.
Yeah, that
I don't
is
think I've
just
ever used.
dumb.
Yeah, I don't think. I think I maybe like a couple years ago, I realized I had like $1.25 from reward points.
I don't think I've ever looked at mine. I have
it's
no
it's
idea.
it's. I mean, you're supposed to be able to get like different gear, controllers, headsets, games, and stuff like that. But this is a crazy move. After I believe it's November, it takes effect. The price increase to Game Pass is going to go up. And not only does that go up, you're taking away the discounts and you're giving us reward points.
Yep. Let's go
And
ahead
the
and gouge
subtitle of the
everybody.
article, right? The subtitle title of the article is "The Gift That Keeps on Giving." And I don't know if Wesley Yin Poole intended that to be sarcastic, but it kind of feels like it.
I would vote on
Um,
yes.
yeah, maybe possible. Yeah, it's freaking insane. The news first emerged when the Call of Duty community noticed that the Ultimate subscribers were no longer eligible for 10% off COD points purchases, as well as Black Cell. The more expensive version of Call of Duty's Battle Pass can only be bought directly with real-world money for $30.
Hmm.
The discount was seen as highly valuable for fans who play Call of Duty via Game Pass. And I got a lot of shit to say about Call of Duty, but hey, listen, you have people playing it. It's obviously successful. You're obviously making money on it.
Yeah.
People are going to notice this stuff. And it's just,
Yeah, I was one of those people
it's
years ago that looked
upsetting.
forward to every new edition every year. That
Yeah, I
stopped
stopped paying
about
attention
8 years
after,
ago.
yeah, I think I stopped paying attention after Black Ops 2. I did enjoy those games. They just got too crazy for me. I mean,
Mm.
like mechanically, just too insane. And again, you're talking about people who do nothing but game all day. And I suck at online games, as I've said many times before. But this is even after they backtracked on the $80 price tag for games. Remember that?
Yeah, of course I do.
And now
Need the whole gaming community remembers that.
IGN did a poll on the issue. This is an IGN article, and it now has over 32,000 voters. And it shows that 53.2% of our audience will not subscribe to Game Pass at all. 20.7 said they were going for Ultimate despite the price raise. Well, what about guys like me? Because the only reason I have Game Pass is for the show. Because I have access to all of the Bethesda games. Occasionally I'll play something else. I think, well, there's a problem that popped up. What was it, last week or the week before? Doesn't really apply to Bethesda, but there's a security issue with the Unity engine. So any game that uses the Unity engine
Hmm.
has been taken down, at least temporarily until they figure it out. And I only know that because I got my wife interested in playing a game with me, a two-player game called As Dusk Falls, which
Okay.
is like a drama kind of like telltale kind of
Hmm.
play style, just something that she doesn't have to try to keep up with me, but it's like a story. And we went to play it, and all of a sudden it wasn't there and I looked it up. I'm like, does it use the Unity engine? Yes.
I've never even
So
heard of that.
yeah, I guess there's a bunch of games that use it.
I
So
know the Unity engine very well. I actually worked on it for quite a long time.
oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the game?
The engine.
Yeah. So this was just, what was it? I think it was just last week.
I'll have to look that up because
Yeah, it was
that's
last week. Because
interesting.
last weekend I was gonna play that game with my wife, and they took it down. It was like 2 days before that, so it was whatever last Wednesday was. Whatever, sixth
Unity
to 30th
engine
September.
security issue.
Yeah, but anyways, going back to the
Yeah.
subject at hand, I think this is an example of Microsoft getting in its own way. I don't think it's going to be good in the end. I think we're going to see Game Pass numbers drop
Oh, they're gonna face backlash.
significantly.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, dumb move. Sorry, it is. Anyways, moving on. So
Next.
next we have October 23rd, Fallout Day. Bethesda announces Fallout Day broadcast. And this is going to include a couple of things. This is going to be a joint venture with Fallout for Hope. We've spoken about Fallout for Hope before, of
Yep.
course. King Gath Creations partners with them quite a bit. When we talked to Richard Kingath, the first episode of this podcast, and they're doing it again. And they're working with St. Jude, and their target is $1 million to help the kids, man, to help the sick kids.
And I've talked about this before on the air, but St. Jude's definitely one of my favorite charities out there.
Great charity. It's such a good cause, and I think anybody who's had a kid, it should be a good cause for them because a lot of families going through hardship. They do a lot of great stuff.
And they give all these families in need with their sick children a free treatment for their child, plus pay for their airfare, hotel.
Yep, logic, anything that
Yeah.
they need.
Which is incredible.
So, yeah, absolutely. So Fallout Day broadcast will stream live on October 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK, with the Fallout for Hope post show following immediately after. In a statement, Bethesda said fans can expect the latest news about our existing Fallout games, community celebrations, and upcoming fan events. Yeah. So they're talking about existing Fallout games. So they're going to talk about existing Fallout games. Are they going to? Okay, so we already know Burning Springs coming, right? So, but it says existing. So we're not expecting anything new
Oh, yeah, that's true.
from that, right? We don't know. There's not a whole. Of course, they're not going to give us anything about what might appear there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably some Fallout 76 stuff. We're in the hype area with the Burning Springs coming out and things of that nature. We'll see. You can probably check out Bethesda.net for more news on that.
Get involved. Donate to the charity.
Yes, absolutely. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is getting an update to celebrate Machine Games' 15th anniversary. I'll give you a quick rundown of what's coming. It looks pretty cool. It's going to go live tomorrow or today if you're listening to this on Friday on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. And here's what it's going to do, y'all. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is getting a new game plus.
Oh,
So so once you finish, you'll be able to jump into it again right away while keeping any adventure books you've collected, as well as any unspent adventure points, medicine bottles, and local currency. And there's a reward for completing the game on New Game Plus 2, a brand new ending sequence in the credits. So you'll get another new ending. The update also comes with a free Cairo outfit for Indiana Jones, inspired by his classic jacket-free look in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he was all, Harrison Ford was all hunky. And more outfits are apparently coming in the months ahead. To top it all off, you'll now be able to select your voice and subtitle independently so you can mix and match to find the right combination for you. And of course, no update is worth its salt if it doesn't include a wealth of bug fixes. So Indiana Jones fans, you got that to look forward to. Some cool stuff, man. I'd be excited just for that new game plus. And this was actually a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to bring it up again because it is a Bethesda property and it's Wolfenstein. And the news is that Wolfenstein, news is coming a little late, I admit. Get to it this weekend. Wolfenstein has arrived in the world of tanks. I used to play the hell out of this. Me and my oldest
you played World of Tanks?
assassin. We used to play World of Tanks together. me and him. So my oldest boy, I haven't played in a long time because again I suck, but it was a lot of fun for a while. And right now, you'll have the opportunity to deploy BJ Blazkowicz and other key characters from the series on the battlefield in the Battle Pass Special Wolfenstein. So you got like 5 different characters, and you also have new unique tank styles, including the Zwillig, a formidable German Tier 8 double barrel heavy
Yeah,
tank
I was just looking at
with
that thing. That
a
looks crazy.
Gotterfloss 3D style. It looks so badass. It looks awesome as hell. So if you're a World of Tanks fan, or if you're a Wolfenstein fan, check that out. That's super cool.
So I love wargaming and the games they did.
Yeah.
And they had
Mhm.
a game called World of Warplanes. That was the only time I've ever been a pro player was in that game.
Oh, I love that game. I was not good at it, but I loved it.
I was one of the best in the world.
That's awesome.
The Ninja
Hell
Monkey
yeah.
team.
My co-host is legend, y'all. You hear that?
They
Fucking
had
legend.
a beat the pro event happening in that game.
Oh, really?
So we had to log in every for at least 3 hours randomly every day for people to hunt us. It was a
Oh, dude,
blast.
that's so metal.
And if we got taken out, they got a skin for doing it.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool. Oh, dude, that sounds like so much fun. I love the
Oh, it was
old.
a blast.
Very big into. I'm big into the fighter simulators, even World War II, whatever. That for the longest time, that was most of what I played. Like Ace Combat, the earlier Ace Combats, they get
If
a
there was
little
piloting, that was my
competitive at the
thing.
end. But
Do you remember
hmm
PlanetSide? It
no,
was only first-person shooter MMORPG, and it was three
okay,
factions in this giant world war, basically gaining control. And there was these bases that you had to take for your faction, or take out this to take this region. And it was this giant, ever-evolving war constantly have happening. And you could pilot multiple different aircraft. You had ground troops, ground variations. You had ground vehicles, and you worked as a team on this. I was a pilot. So
that's
when we were defending
awesome.
a base, I was a fighter pilot, and we were taking a base. I normally flew the ground transport ships or gunner
Oh,
ships
dude.
and fly into it. It was so much fun. Anytime
Oh my
there's a
god, that sounds
pilot option,
amazing.
yeah, I'm in it.
What was the name of that one again?
Planet side.
Planet Side. That sounds familiar.
They released
I don't
Planet
know why
Side
I was
2.
just.
It was pretty good, but I didn't like it
I
near
was
as
just.
much as the first. But
Yeah. I was just thinking of Crimson Skies at one point. Anyways,
yeah, back to the show.
yeah. Anyway, back to the show. I got one more news article, and I included it because it was something that I remember coming across, and it is pretty grisly. Skyrim Hidden Dungeon scars gamers. Quote, I wish I never found it.
Yeah, this one struck my
And
interest.
yeah, this is so cool. I remember coming across this randomly. This is from Retro Reverie X on Reddit/Skyrim, who shared an interesting discovery just last year. Apparently, this article is like from today, but whatever. So much so that they titled it "The One Place in Skyrim That They Wish They Had Never Found." Okay, now the location is Frostflow Lighthouse, which is located on the coast of Winterhold. Right, that ice shelf.
Yeah.
It does look. I'm reading the article. It does look unassuming. It's a derelict lighthouse, and he had gone into it just looking for a place to like rest, right, to sleep, right, and heal. As he was exploring the coast, quote, instead, I walked into a nightmare, blood everywhere, and the bodies of a whole family left behind. But the worst part, the ghost of the lighthouse keeper's wife appeared right in front of me, her face full of fear and sadness. I remember this. The user goes on to share how they soon bolted from the location, but wondered if there's more to the story than first meets the eye. In typical Bethesda fashion, there is more than meets the eye, as a tragic event did take place in Frostflow Lighthouse. Have you ever run across this? It's a Redguard family.
I'm pretty sure I have, and I know about it.
Okay.
Definitely
And
know about it.
it seems, oh, okay. However, it seems, though the dream not last long, a visiting the lighthouse will provide you with scenes of a violent struggle with Ramadi, who's one of the parents, lying in the middle of the floor with a Falmer war axe protruding from her chest. And by searching the nearby area, Players can stumble across various diaries which detail what exactly happened to the poor couple, and is definitely a story that you'll want to check out for yourself. User DWill88 said, I enjoyed it. Was very dark by Skyrim standards, but you do get some vengeance and provide some peace at the end. Plus, a pretty cool passive buff if you do the thing. Won't spoil more than that.
Yeah, well, there's
And
not much to
I
spoil.
do remember this.
It's been out for forever. Skyrim actually
Well, I would
explores a lot
love-
of dark themes. I mean, look at
It
Moloch
really
Ball.
does. Yep. Even Sheogorath is like really
Yeah.
twisted. Like when you actually end up in his realm, like it's messed
It's a
up,
lot
man.
of stuff, yeah.
A lot of great stuff. So
That's Elder Scrolls, though. I mean, Fallout just gets just as bad, too, if not worse. So,
yeah. But I think there's a different, it hits different in Skyrim. Because Fallout, you kind of expect it because it's like an almost, well, it's very tongue in cheek on a lot of things. And it does kind of make a statement about society as a whole, if you really think about it. But you kind of expect it, right? Because it's a wasteland, it's a horrible place. Skyrim has so much diversity and beauty and different layers to it that when you come across something really dark,
there's a guy on YouTube that I've been
Yeah.
watching recently because I found him from a Minecraft series that he's been doing, that he did. It's his first
Okay.
time playing Minecraft. Now, this guy is incredible. I normally don't shout out other YouTubers very much, but of course, King Fanman, he's our boy.
right?
But his name is Butch X3, Butch X3. This guy, he's British, and the way he does these videos is he tells a complete story. So it gets you involved in the game itself as he's telling you the story based off from his character perspective. And he just started playing Skyrim for the first time ever.
Oh, okay.
And what he does is he goes into it completely vanilla and naive. He does not research the game at all. So he doesn't know anything about it until he dives into it. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's heard about it. And his first Skyrim video, he made a very valid point, and I would love to get him on this show and talk to him.
Okay.
He said that what made Skyrim so special for him in his first few days of playing the game was that, unlike most games where you're playing in the world of the game, in Skyrim, you become a part of the world, living in that realm while you're playing the game because it just draws you in so deeply.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, hey,
I love that.
Butch, if you're ever listening or watching our show, let's meet up and get you on the show. We'll talk about Skyrim all day with you.
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's try to get him on. That'd be great. I love that. I love that concept. I kind of did that for a little bit back in the day, like through my Fallout playthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of like I don't know what Tumblr's for. It confuses me. Maybe I'm just old, but for a while there, my Tumblr was all just like a picture and prose journal of my character's journey through the Boston wasteland. It was really cool. I love doing it. It was fun. It was a nice writing outlet for me.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's not there anymore. Don't go look.
I'm not going to.
All you'll find if you go to my Tumblr is a bunch of D&D stuff for my homebrew world and homebrew rules that I use. So the other big news this week, I want to get into this. Of course, we've already mentioned it.
Yep.
We got our first look at Burning Springs, the upcoming update for Fallout 76. This is what's coming in December. We know Walter Goggins in it as the ghoul. It looks amazing. It's in Ohio, which is kind of a bummer, but it looks cool.
Well, what's wrong with Ohio?
No, don't get me started.
I won't. Okay.
Don't get me started on fucking Ohio. Anyways, okay.
The fact that they got him in there playing the ghoul as himself from his TV series is brilliant. I thought I could have swore they were going to do it at some point. I thought they would do it with Fallout 5, but apparently they're doing it with 76. And I gotta say, if you've not tried 76 yet, this update's going to be where you want to dive into it.
Okay, well, lay it on us. You have the reins. You have the con.
I went into it. I obviously read about it and the systems and the fact that Walter was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I one of my main missions was to hunt down the the ghoul and talk to him and see what that's about. But also the fact that they added a new system in the game, bounties. So you got bounty hunting.
That's awesome.
I'll get in that too a little bit. So when I started the game,
Hmm.
I went into I immediately transported to a player camp that was near the bridge. The bridge that we've talked about that
Okay.
they were building in stages, and now it's
Was it the Silver Bridge or Silver River Bridge?
yeah, something
Silver
like that.
Bridge. Okay.
I forgot to put
Hmm.
down the name of it. But when I logged in the game, I immediately got an Ohio stress or I can't talk tonight.
Ohio stress. I get stressed every time I go
Let
into
me get
Ohio.
my brain back on track here. The Ohio distress broadcast.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, popped up right away, and it was a main quest immediately into my journal. Because when I logged in the game, I was like, how am I gonna find this? Do I have to go hunt down where the starting NPC is or something like that? Nope, right away. You go listen to the broadcast, and it's this lady calling for help, and
Okay.
you go to the bridge. It takes you to the bridge. You got to cross into the Ohio. Now, I did a video of all this, of me first going into the bridge. I stopped right before it, hit record, and just went for it.
Nice.
And crossed into Ohio. It was crazy being able to get on that side now without you being gunned down or told to get away from there.
Right.
And it is not as lush and green as most of Appalachia is, because from what I'm gathering so far and from what I read is that there was some kind of like chemical accident that
Okay.
killed off all the vegetation in the area. So you got a lot of dead trees and it looks barren, like Fallout.
Super interesting that they went that way with it. Okay.
Yeah. So I came across this. After you go up a mountain, you see a chemical spill of a chemical truck, and it's from a broxidine. It's like a broxidine chemical or something like that, and it was a spilled truck, and there was red everywhere, and that I had figured that I had to tie into it somehow. So I
Sure.
got to the top, and there's this giant gate before you can get into the Ohio side.
Okay.
And when you approach the gate, it says to take out the patrol. And as soon as you cross the threshold, two guys spawn with the markers above their head to kill them. I took them out, and I looked all over this, and the quest didn't update. It still said take out the patrol. So I started looking all around for this. And then when I got to
Okay.
the side of the gate, some douchebag built his camp right on that gate with automatic turrets.
Oh my
So
God.
my thought process is that his turrets were taking out the NPCs that I needed to take out, and I'm not getting credit for it because they're taking it out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Logged out, logged back in to refresh the server, got the same exact server.
Hmm.
Decided to try it anyway because it put me right at the gate before I go in to take out the guards. So I had to go take out the guards again,
Right.
or the patrol. Two guys spawned again, nothing else. So I was looking around this area, seeing what I'm trying to miss. It's a giant area. It's really cool looking with these, sniper towers that, of course, I have to go up to anyway right away. And NPCs were spawning. The raiders, not raiders. What can I think? Yeah, raiders. Let's call them raiders. I can't
Sure.
think of the name because I did not write them down like a genius. And they would spawn. I would kill them. Nothing. And then other players were in there also killing these bad guys that are popping up. So I figured there
Right.
has to be something wrong with it, and it figures that it's a public test server. Okay, so there's going to be lots of bugs. It's an early edition of the game or the
Of course.
update. But I wasn't expecting a
Right.
bug on the very first quest inside Ohio. And when you're dealing with a server like that, you can't have a quest that if someone else comes in and helps you take them out,
Right.
yeah, and it doesn't work.
Kind of
So
piece of purpose.
went into another server, and it
Hmm.
was a different one because that guy's camp wasn't there. And I'm pretty sure they're going to put restrictions down the line about where you can place your camp. And of course, every server I went to, there was tons of camps all over Ohio.
I'm
And
sure.
again, there was people coming in to do that quest with me, and none of us could complete it. So I got
Oh
wise,
man.
remembered that I have my Fallout first, the monthly
Hmm.
thing. So I got a private server, an 8-player private. So I went into that. And sure enough, well,
There
I
you go.
also went
That's
on
cool.
YouTube and looked, and I saw a guy take out 3 guards. Like, okay, so I'm missing one. I logged into my own version, my own server, got in there. It was more like
Yeah.
12.
Oh,
And this time, markers popped up where they were that I had to kill them on my little compass.
wow.
Yeah. So I took out all of them, and then it updated and progressed. I had to go talk to a lady. The lady was doing the distress. I'm not going to get into any more details of what happens in that scenario because that's spoilers. But needless to say, you wind up meeting the Rust King, the main protagonist for
Okay.
this area. Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
big old mega mutant. You know, really cool looking guy. You got
Oh, wow.
wind up as a prisoner, and you got 2 guys with you, and you talk to both of them. Again, I'm trying to make this as vague as possible here. And
Fair
then you
enough.
have to go talk to the Rust King. He pulls you out of prison, and he says, "Which one of these did you ally with?" So I figured, well, you know what? I think this is not going to be good for the person I pick, so I picked the one I didn't like.
Okay.
And sure enough, he
Were you
put him in
right?
the arena, and I had to kill him.
Okay.
Or I had the option to work with him to take out everything else that he threw in there. So I thought I would work with him and save him. Well, as I was sniping, he walked right in front of my scope when I took a shot. So needless to say,
Ooh,
he didn't make it.
listen, this is something we've talked about on our shows before, all of our shows.
Yeah.
Line of fire. There's got to be something we can do about this because these NPCs just wandering in front of our guns
Every
is
time.
ridiculous every time.
Dude, there was like 15 other people you could have attacked. Why'd you have to go right there? Right in front of my scope, right when I pull the
Right.
trigger.
Right.
I mean, I could have save scummed it and went back and redid it, but I didn't care if he died.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I did that, and then for some reason, the Rust King is a big fan of knocking you out because I got knocked out several times.
Hmm.
Just heads up on that, so expect that.
Okay.
And then after that, they threw out an open world, and I got to explore, and there's a lot to explore. It's a big area, and it is a
Okay.
lot of dead, and there's a lot of key areas, and a lot of the Rust King's raiders, basically, that you take out, and you doing him a favor, you have to go to a town, the main town up north in the map. So I just, as I was exploring that, as I was heading there, I just explored everything, and there's a
So you're
lot
out
of
there doing a
hmm?
you're out there doing a job and you got to kill his dudes.
To prove myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No,
Cool.
I don't care if you take out my people. Sure, dude.
Okay.
Cool. I was exploring everything, and there's some messed up stuff. I even came across a body in a church with a shovel sticking out of its chest in a wheelchair. I posted it on
Wow.
our Discord.
Okay, definitely put that one on the video too.
Yeah, it was just wild. And there's this billboard up right outside of the Rust King's area, and it's the highway town, and it has very interesting because the Rust King's symbol looks like a death claw, the
Oh,
face of a
okay.
death claw. And
Yeah.
I did find out why, because his people like to somehow tame and use death claws.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I've had to kill 3 of them so far.
You can kind of do that in Fallout 4. Kind of. Not really with the Raider update. One of the things that they added back then was the ability to trap death claws.
Mm,
And I never tried. I trapped cats and dogs. Dogs are good for protecting the settlement. Cats are just aesthetic. But
yeah.
I never tried doing the Deathclaw one. But I've seen people do builds like arena builds in Fallout 4.
Mm.
Like they'll turn a settlement into a big ass arena, and then like put Deathclaws in the arena.
I don't like death
That's
claws,
fun. They're
but
mean.
I'm getting so good at my sniping and how I have my character built. I can take them out in 2 shots as long as they don't see me.
That's a good thing to be able to do.
This billboard, though, one thing that caught my eye about it is it shows dogs at different states, and it says "man's best friend reinvented." Then an arrow points away, going to a highway town, which is the main town. So I'm wondering what that plays into
Yo,
it. Yeah,
could you get a dog companion?
that's what I was wondering.
Everybody wants their dog meat. World of Warcraft had all their pets. Why not?
Yeah, I want a dog that
Yeah.
will go snipe or go fetch something after I snipe it. Like
Hell yeah,
like a
dude.
basset hound.
That's what I'm talking about. Or Bazza. Yeah, sure. Those are the worst dogs. Why would anybody want one of those?
This is
Unless your like whole job is treeing bobcats. Like, why would you want? Ugh.
the world seemed less refined, not as clean and pretty as Appalachia, but then I remembered it is a public test server, so it's not going to be optimized yet.
That's true.
So if you're
It's
in
not
a
gonna be
public
pretty.
test server, it's not going to be as pretty as what it's going to look like at the end when they release it.
Right. Like, yeah.
I got the highway town. Really cool.
Okay.
Looks like it was built out of a really, really large boat, almost like a carrier. And you have to go inside of it. And when I went to a bar to find the Rust King's minion I have to go talk to prove myself, it directs me to a bar, and it's got this old Western saloon doors, right? You go in
Yeah.
there, and as soon as you pop in, it says bounty hunting, and it gives you the whole display on your screen.
Ooh.
That's what I was really curious about and how that worked, and it's different, not what I expected.
Huh.
Like your normal bounty
Okay.
hunting in games is you go get a contract, you go find him and kill him, right? You do
Right.
have that. Those are the grunt hunts. But then there's
Okay.
the big game where you get wanted posters from the ghoul.
Oh, the ghouls handing out the jobs.
Mm-hmm. So I walked into
What?
I looked all over, and then right in the dark corner where there's a stack of wanted posters is sitting the ghoul, and it looks just like him from the TV show. Walked over to him
Oh my
and
God.
to find out what was going on with all this, and yeah, there's his voice. It was crazy. It was really cool.
How much are we going to learn about him from 76, if anything? Because when we
Because
meet him
76 happens
as
before the TV show.
way before
Yeah.
76 is literally like what? 21, 25, 21, 27, 21, 28. So it's way before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but when we meet him in the TV show as a ghoul in present quote unquote day within the show, he's getting pulled out of a casket. He
Yeah.
was underground. So like how do you is all right, where do you go from handing out bounties to ending up in a box and getting dug up?
I'm wondering if the game's actually going to kind
Ah,
of lead us towards that.
I would hope so
Yeah.
because I mean, fuck, the show is on the West Coast, which is way, way, way far away from West Virginia for
Yeah, it
those who are
is.
not American.
I believe in the show
So
he didn't he say that he was like roaming around the country for a while.
he did. I think he did, and I want to say he was because I was trying to remember. Um, well, yeah, he had to be because the even when he was Cooper Howard, he was on the West Coast. So
Yeah.
eventually, he goes to the East Coast, somehow comes back. But I mean, you're talking about a couple hundred years. So
Yeah, the guy's been around for a while.
that's wild, man.
So when you finish these grunt hunts, you can get these wanted posters, or you can go
Okay.
to the ghoul and you can purchase these wanted posters for what they call the head hunts. And as he called them, what do you call them when I was talking about like the big game hunts,
Yeah.
the juicy kills as he was calling them? So these are, I from what I'm the impression I'm getting, I haven't done them yet. They're kind of like raid bosses. There's
Okay.
really, really, really tough bosses that you have to go
Gotcha.
take out, and you can only post one at a time. So you take your wanted poster, you could post it on the bounty board outside the inn or the saloon, and you
Okay.
can only have one posted on the entire server. So it's server wide, and anyone can go to that wanted poster. They can take that wanted, and they can go join the hunt. But you can't
This sounds
post
really
yours.
awesome.
You can't post yours until that current hunt is taken out.
Wow.
So it has a different twist to it, and I like it. And I want to
Sounds
try
really
these.
cool. Heck yeah, dude. I love the sound of it.
And I posted a picture of like look who I found on the on our Discord.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty fun. And I went
He's
out
my favorite.
and did my first of the grunt hunts, and
Okay.
the person or people I had to take out, there was definitely something special about them. They were glowing green. I sniped them, of course. And when I sniped them, they exploded in a cloud of green.
Oh,
And then as soon as I took out the hunt, all the NPCs reset and they were no longer green. So I think these hunts have like little special characteristics to whatever you're hunting to make it a little bit more challenging.
Yeah. Sounds pretty sweet, though.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
So far, it's pretty wild. And I went and I've been finding these little cases from a broxine chemical. And as soon as I found the first one, I found this like locked chest actually that requires a code unlock, and it started a quest to go talk to or go look at the Broxidine headquarters in a town up north further past. So before I ended my play, I made it over there because I really want to see how this plays into it, because I kept finding these briefcases of a Broxidine that were collectible. So I'd take them, and it just updated my quest to go talk to someone over there. So I went and I found this scientist over there who lost his daughter who worked for Broxidine. I'm not going to get too much more detail, but he basically wants you to unlock these find these cases and bring him to him. So in a way of finding his daughter. And you get special rewards and goodies from that. I won't talk about what or anything like that, but I have a strong feeling that Broxidine is going to be playing a big part as like a secondary main quest for this area.
Yeah, sounds like it's a big part of that.
Because I'm pretty certain that they're the ones that caused all the damage in Ohio, from what I'm guessing so far.
Yeah.
But it's huge. I've only explored maybe a third of the map in 3 hours of play, 4 hours of play.
Okay.
Still a lot more to go.
Sounds like a lot. Yeah.
And there's some twisted stuff. I'm not going to tell what, but I went into a basement and I found out that, anyway, I'm not going to tell you what I found out, but...
Oh, dude, you can't do that.
It was nasty.
Oh, man. Come on.
It was nasty.
All right. Jeez,
I can't do spoilers. I mean, it's not even out yet. I don't want Bethesda getting mad at me.
I know, but I'm me. And you can't just give me something like that and take it away.
Fine, I'll tell you off the air.
Okay, cool. Tell me off the air. Won't spoil it for the audience. Sorry, you guys got to go play the game.
Yep, sorry.
I got a sweet co-host.
Okay.
My play is not as cool as yours, man.
That's okay. It can't all be as cool as me.
I know. I can only aspire. I played Starfield. I did like a ridiculous amount of shipbuilding. If you actually go in the Discord, I think it's like 5 or 6 different versions of the Frontier.
Oh yeah.
That I built. I did a progression of all the different ones. Well, because I ended up I had that original smaller one, which was really cool and fun, and I like my tiny ships. But as I'm adding people to the ship, it's getting really crowded and hard to move around.
Cramped,
so much so that I end up sending Robo Dog Meat back to the lodge. I'm not even using him right now because he was in the way. So I'm like, I need a bigger ship. So then I built another bigger ship, and it was pretty cool, but I didn't like how it turned out. I went through a couple different iterations, and I ended up on what I ended up doing actually, because I started Watchtower, is I took the Frontier and I knocked it down to a very tiny ship with only like, I think it has an all-in-one in the cockpit.
Okay.
And that's it. In the landing gear, because I'm going to use that as a fire support ship. And I went and got the Mantis. I did the Mantis quest line.
You got to.
The
Razor Leaf is like a staple in Starfield.
Heck yeah. And I had got all of KZ's mods. KZ has a couple of different clothing mods. One of them was the Mantis. And they got some awesome outfits in there. I will post some pictures eventually in the Discord of the different outfits. The one I got picked out for Andrasia. Mwah.
You can find our Discord down below in our link tree, or at the end of the show if you're listening to audio. We'll give you all that information.
There you go, man. So I did the Razor Leaf thing. I haven't wanted to bring this up because of my own pride. I have a bug in this playthrough. It's not game breaking, but it is annoying. I haven't figured out why it's happening yet, but I cannot use a jump pack. I can jump, but the jump pack will not trigger.
Really?
Yep,
That's not a good bug.
it's not.
It definitely sounds mod
Um,
related.
yes, it is. I do know for a fact that I believe it's the captain's bundle that adds unlimited boost to your jetpack. I'm guessing that might be it, but I also get a lot of other stuff from the captain's bundle, so I'm hesitant to remove it. So I might just deal with it this playthrough. I mean, I've had to get a little bit more creative, right?
Yeah.
Like I went in and I started the watchtower. Oh, first time I started the watchtower and actually killed one of the watchtower ships before they disabled me.
Oh, okay.
I was very happy about that. The dude's
Nice.
like, I'm like, hey, I don't want to fight. And they're like, too bad, you're going to die. And I ended up blowing up one of their ships before they disabled me. But yeah, I went in to do that mission where you use the sky drop for the first time and it shoots a missile down, blows a hole in the ground. Then you go down into the abandoned
Yes.
facility.
And you get that mech that comes out, and you're wishing that you could be
Hmm.
inside that mech. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I also got video of Torin crashing the ship into the mech,
Oh, okay.
which was cool. I got
Nice.
video of it. Yeah, that's going to
That
go up
was a
too.
great touch
But
they added to it.
the first time I played, you get to the end of that, right? And you're in the room with the landing pad. It's got the Corvette up there,
Hmm.
and then there's a mech in there as well. And all these robots activate, and you have to like hit the different switches around the big ass room. The first time I did it, I just jetpacked all over the place. Done, no problem. I actually had fun. I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to ignore the fact that I ruined my own game again. I actually had fun running around and actually fighting my way up the stairs and around. It was a lot of fun. It took a lot longer, but it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy doing that. So I got through that and went back and saw Grin
Let me ask
and
you one question
Harper.
though. That
What's
lock,
that?
the weapon locker room, did it drive you crazy like it always does me every time I go in there?
Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah. I had a little drool right here.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh man, it's such a tease that they put all those right there, and you can't even get to them.
No
But
way possible. What the heck?
no way. Nope, nope. Well, it's for balance issues. Well, whatever. It would be fun to
Yeah.
have all those guns. No, so I went back and saw a Grin, and I got my second. I got my second ship. So now I have my Razor Leaf is my home ship, my dope ass Razor Leaf that I'm very happy with. And then I have the Frontier, which is redone to be a fire support ship. And I got who do I got on there? I got Torin and Heller and Lynn on that ship.
You
Everybody
know,
else is on the Praying Mantis.
honestly, those two ships are your best foundation ships, period, because of how the
Mhm.
game's coded. Because those have special attachments to them. No matter how you rebuild the ship, you're always going to be the Mantis with the Razor Leaf.
Right.
And you always have the Frontier that you
Hmm.
can never actually own because it belongs to
Because you can't
uh,
sell it.
it
So
belongs
if
to
worst
Constellation.
comes to worst, yeah, you always got that one. But I got a bunch of very happy with the Razor Leaf. And the only other thing I am strongly considering moving the Adoring Fan over to the Frontier and away from me.
I only played with one time on one character during a challenge
He's too
character. Yeah,
much.
it is. It's
He's too
it's
much.
nuts.
Is
They
there a mod? I'm gonna have to look that up. There's a mod to shut Cora up. Is there a mod to shut the Adoring Fan up?
hmm.
Because he's ridiculous, man. I can't. Oh, dude.
There's a way in the game to basically get rid of any perk that you picked,
So there's
and
got to be a way to get rid of the
there
Adoring Fan.
is. You never saw this?
No,
Bethesda even posted this in one of their videos
no way.
talking about how annoying he is, and they lead him up to a cliff, and you see the player pull out a gun, and that's how you get rid of him.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It wasn't the fall that killed him. It was the sudden stop at the end.
And then one thing that just occurred to me, I'm sorry, this is completely off topic, but
Go for
related
it,
to
man.
Starfield,
Yeah.
I did the perk for one time where you have your parents. I wanted to go play through
Yeah.
that and check it out. I never got very far into it. I never saw my parents again after I visited them in their apartment.
Really? Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, an entire
Yeah,
year. And
dude.
I forgot all about that until now.
Yeah,
I never saw the
it's
rest of it.
cool. You get notes. They show up at the lodge. You see them at the Astral Lounge, high on Aurora.
That I wanted to
Like,
see. That would be hilarious.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty funny. I recommend that perk. It's a fun one. If especially if like if you're doing like a role playing thing.
I
You
really
go
miss
visit
Starfield.
home and they're like, "Oh, your old backpack's on the back of the door or whatever. You can take that with you." Your dad's talking about playing poker. You get a ship out of it.
Yeah, I never got
It's
it.
not a good ship. It's not a good ship, but
That's
it's a
it.
ship.
It's another base. That's what you look at it. It's a base.
Another bit. There we go. Absolutely.
I'm pretty convinced I'm not going to be playing Starfield anytime soon. Not until they at least announce the new expansion,
Yeah.
and we get closer to it. Because and then I'm going to want to beat Watchtower before I start the new expansion. So that's what
Right.
I'm waiting for. Or if they bring in the ability to use mechs or space stations.
You know, I did not write it down. I'm such a bad host, but I did see there is a mod right now. Um, I saw it in one of my ship groups on Facebook, and it's when you activate your grav drive, it looks like you're in a wormhole. There's no black
Oh,
screen.
really?
It's just, yeah, and you can 360 your ship just like you can in regular space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
and
be
it's
pretty
just like
badass.
the lights and the
It's like Star
zooming
Trek-ish.
and it's very Star Trek-ish, yeah. And yeah, and it'll just keep on going instead of a black screen
They
until
went plaid.
you come through the other side. I'm so glad we're getting another one of those movies, man.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I was so excited when I
Rick
saw that.
Moranis coming out of retirement for that
Yep,
is amazing.
that guy is
So
awesome.
awesome.
The reason why he
Yes.
went into retirement was because his wife passed, and he wanted to raise his kids
Yep.
properly. And I got
Yeah.
mad
Much
props for
respect.
that guy. He's turned
Hmm.
down so many different job offers,
Yeah.
and he's finally doing
Yeah.
it for this one.
He was
If you
so
don't
iconic in
know,
the
you don't
80s and
know.
early 90s. Yeah. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Ghostbusters.
Yep.
He did a lot of great stuff before he just dropped off the face of the planet
And he did it the right
after
way,
his
man.
wife. Yeah, he did. Got a lot of respect for that, man. That's all I
Anyway,
got, man.
okay.
That's it.
That's actually a really fun show. I'm gonna play more of the PTS. Normally I wouldn't
Mhm.
do it too much. I don't want to spoil it for me because when it comes out in the main game, I'm gonna play it anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna play some more just to get into it, to get a little bit more used to the systems, and then I'm gonna stop, play the normal game
Okay.
again, and wait for
There you
December for
go.
the release.
Now,
But I had to play it for you guys.
one more thing we got to talk about before we wrap up the show. Just a little reminder for our audience.
Yep.
Starting next week, next episode, we're going to review Fallout Season 1, one episode at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to that. Maybe watch the show along with us and come listen to us. Join us in the Discord
Or
and
listen to
let's
us and
have a
then go watch it.
conversation about it. Also, that.
I plan on doing a little bit of deep dives each episode as much as I can, dig up some
Yep.
nuggets, and I'm gonna have a notepad when I watch it.
Yep. And this is your fair warning. There's going to be spoilers because we're going to be talking about it. So
Yes.
if you would go ahead and watch it, if you haven't watched it yet, then come listen to us, and then we'll have a chat about it. I'm excited to dive back into that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've only watched the season 1 once. I can't wait to get back
Mhm.
into it and go right into season 2.
Yeah, yeah. My wife and I were just talking about it the other day, and she was reminding me of some of the scenes in that. The razor blades,
Mm-hmm.
the razor blades in the boots.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap up tonight's episode. So
That's it.
look forward to next week's episode. We start talking about the TV show, and I'll bring up some more of the PTS as I play it. Give you guys a little more information about it without spoiling. It's my goal.
You're a
And
hero of the people.
thank you so much for watching, for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We really, really, really appreciate it. And if you could give us your reviews on Spotify and iTunes, 5-star preferred. I mean, but it's it's your choice. It's your choice.
5-star, even if you hate it.
Yeah, if you
We
despise it,
require
yeah.
it.
It's 5
Yeah.
stars for being terrible.
Yep. Wow. I want to see that review. That'll be fun.
We really appreciate everybody because it helps everyone to find us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we exist in the Bethesdaverse.
We do indeed.
And that's going to be it for everything. So thank you so much for listening and watching. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing week in the Bethesdaverse.
Peace out.